doing? Been so busy this week I haven't had time to do any live streaming. Just cleaning out my pockets here, getting rid of some stuff. I've been trying to sort my mess of a storage, but I gave up. It's time to go do some mining. So, looks like everything's all, durability's good. Just throw some junk away in one of these shulkers. How we doing? Do you believe this is soup? I think so anyways. Oh, yeah, I am. Feel like I'm missing something on here. What am I missing? I'm looking. Oh, my viewer dock is not there. Okay, let's see here. Is that it? Okay, there we go. We're good now. Alright. Do some pyro mining. Gonna do a couple things first. Gotta farm my plants. Looks like we did some updates. Had some server maintenance right when I was about ready to start streaming, which is how it usually goes. Got a lot of mining to do. It's going to take a while to get down to the bottom. Hey Dream, thanks for watching the stream. Feel free to ask questions in the live chat, or just sit and vibe. We're just going to do some simple stuff. We're just going to do some mining today and do some chatting. It's been a minute. I've been working my new job and been exhausting. Today's my first day off in 6 days, so that's supposed to be a part-time job. Go figure. So, yeah. Welcome to the server. Seems like you're having some fun here, learning how everything works and how we do things, and we appreciate you. Soup's been here a long time. She does some amazing builds. I assume she's a she. If not, I'm sorry. Alright, let's see how far we got. I did do some more mining off stream. Not much though. Still got quite a ways to go. But we're getting there. See, still got a mess here. Yeah, hopefully everybody's enjoying their Friday. There's 11 players on, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Usually gets a little busier on the weekends when everybody's not at school or at work. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, doggies are coming in to say hi. Hi, puppies. They're still getting used to. Uh-oh, there's a Mr. Flores. He's coming right at me. He's full size this time. He's got his pick out. Gonna help. What are we doing? So I don't know if you noticed that on stream. I just added BSL shaders back to the new 21.11, and for some reason I can see bows. That's a weird visual glitch. So I'm seeing skeleton bows on. Yeah, it's. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks like it's coming up. Yeah, you guys see it too. Yeah, it's a weird glitch for sure. I don't know, and it does stuff weird with item frames too. Like you can see them through blocks. It's weird, but it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe BSL needs to update stuff. So no cheater mods, just some kind of weird visual glitch. I can see bows, but that's okay. They're below me, so they're no danger. So this new job is interesting. So I picked up a part-time job at a brand new local Taco Bell, and I'm telling you what, man, I've never had a fast food job before, and it is serious some work. I mean, it's easy work, but it's quick work. So you're always hustling. So even though I only work, you know, well, it depends on the day, how many hours I actually work, but I'm whooped by the time I get out, and then I try to hop on here, and I don't have the energy I should have, you know? So, I'm trying to do all this stuff. I got bills to pay. I'd rather play Minecraft all day. What is the hole for? The hole is going to be my next big build. I have an inspiration. I watched an anime called Made in the Abyss, and it's like 7 layers of different worlds, and the further down you get, the creepier it gets. And I'm planning on having like a scary looking tiny castle in the bottom too. I think that'd be really cool. I hear Mr. Forrest behind me. Yeah, this is gonna be my next build. I'm inspired. I got some really cool ideas. We'll see how well they fit in here. Like, I want to put like a slime farm up against this wall, because slimes keep spawning over here. But I want to make it look really cool. Like, I want to be in like a belly of I don't know, like a dead titan or something, like a big giant skeleton. I've got some ideas. It depends on how well they turn out. I think it's gonna look really cool. There's gonna be like pathways and all kinds of stuff. It's gonna be cool. Hey, Miss Forrest, you're smoking through this. Oh, you're finding my lava pools too, huh? Yeah, I know, that's the hard part. I can come up with all kinds of stuff, but making it in the world is the hard part, or making it big enough to scale that you can actually tell what it is. So that is a challenge. I'm telling you, man. These lava... Oh, it almost got me. Mr. Forrest is trying to kill his staff members. These dang lava pools, though, man. There's been a lot of them, especially in this corner. You can see on the walls all the cobblestone. There's a few spots where that's all lava there. These vines are crazy. I want to incorporate them a little bit, but this might be a little too much vine. So we'll have to find out how that goes. Like I said, you know, it's kind of like a loose idea, and the idea in my head keeps changing. And yeah, it's challenging because I want to stay focused, but then I'm also like, ooh, this is a cool idea. I could do this. I'm like, no, that doesn't fit the theme. So it's kind of a challenge, you know. I gotta stay committed, I would say. What was that? What? Thank you. Let's find all the good stuff. I'm trying to self-touch ores and just write it down. Yeah. I'm terrible at writing stuff down because I'm always so dang busy. But, you know, my goals and my ideas are always right in the front of my brain. And like I said, this thing's always changing. So that's going to be really cool. Why do I feel like I'm mining too high? Oh, I got to turn these shaders off. It's just too dark. It's just too dark. I love my shaders, but it's just dark. So, here we go. Forrest is just mining at a different level than I do. gotta go to sleep. These mobs get crazy out here. Mr. Flores is gonna mine the whole thing for me. Nah, I don't have deny spawn on just because, you know, it just feels like you're playing with cheat codes, you know. I don't mind mobs. I typically don't die from them. It's usually the mining bosses that get me. But yeah, I'd try to keep it as regular Minecraft as I can, because otherwise it's just like you're playing creative and that's no fun. And thank you, Mr. Flores. I'll even type it in chat in case... you suffer from them. They do get pretty crazy, so I will go to sleep, but for the most part they don't bother me too much. Hey, Miss Flores, you've really cleaned it out over here. Figure maybe a couple more streams. I should be down the bottom. Getting close. Hey, look, Arrow's back. Let's say welcome back, Arrow. I can see his name now. His name was so dark before, I could never tell. It's him and Saeed, I believe is his name. They have super dark name tags. I can't read which one it is. But yeah. So you doing anything specific today, Soup, on online? Anything cool? Grinding MMO levels, I'm guessing, or just mining? Yeah, the spear is pretty fun. I like it, but man, it sure does. Oh wow, you got 9 weather heads. Nice, that's 3 beacons. Heck yeah. I like the spear, but man, it really eats up the food. I think they might need to tweak that a little bit. Man, it does seem like it just... Hey, look at that, I found some diamonds. Nice. Nice. Look at that. I already found diamonds on this level. That was easy. Yeah, the spear's super cool. I like it, but yeah, it does eat up the food so crazy. I wonder if Lycum knows I'm live streaming. She says she misses it all the time. Like I'm live streaming. Let's see here. Let's add it again. There you go. Now she knows. So I have my own Guardian farm, and should you try making videos? Everybody should try it. It's fun. It's fun. I've been goofing around with YouTube for years. If you go back and look on my channel, you'll see a lot of like IRL fishing videos and stuff like that, and it was tough to do then because I was always busy, and then I had to make a decision on where my career life was going, and I had to give up not Minecraft. I had to give up making YouTube videos for a while. But now I have more time, and I refound my passion for Minecraft. So I decided, why don't I just show people what I do? And I mean, if you're gonna do it for yourself. Don't do it for the money. Just do it for fun. If you enjoy doing it, cool. But, you know, it's hard. You're talking to a microphone. So you gotta learn to... That was the hardest part for me. You're talking while nobody's here. You know, you're just staring at a camera, if you got a camera, and you're just chatting. But, hey, I encourage everybody, If it's something you think you want to try, do it. I mean, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? You got a few bucks into a microphone and a webcam, whoopee. I mean, you can always use that for other things. I know I am saving up for a microphone right now, a nice one. This one's kind of, it's not great, you know? And, yeah. And I'm still learning, like, just live streaming this is way more complicated than I think it should be, but it is what it is. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, you gotta start somewhere. You can always upgrade your stuff as you go. Hey, how we doing? We got Nico. Hey, and there's Mr. Flores in the chat too. Hey, how we doing? Thank you for the upgrading us to the latest release of Minecraft. Everybody seems to be enjoying the spears. It's been fun. Everybody was at Warp Guardian for a little bit there, just poking them poor fishies to death. Oh, that's Arrow. Hey, Arrow, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. Nice. Hope everybody's enjoying their Friday. I'm having some unusually warm weather after freezing rain for like 2 weeks and windstorms, and my yard's a mess. It's gonna be fun to clean up in this mud, so I'm just gonna wait until spring and then I'll clean it up then when it's really nice out, or nice enough to get a cold, because you think it's nice out. Ooh, negative 15 degrees Celsius. I am not too familiar on changing Fahrenheit to Celsius, but I'm going to assume it's cold. That's very cold. Yeah, our winters have been weird for like the last, I don't know, I'd say almost 8 to 10 years. We've been barely getting any snow. And when I was a kid, we used to get 4 foot of snow overnight, and now we don't even get that for the whole winter. I think we average about 8 inches of snow that we hold on to all winter, and we lose it, then we get it back, then we lose it, and then we get it back. It never accumulates anymore. It's weird. Probably the end of the world, but we'll find out later on. Lava pools. Oh, there's another one. Oh yeah. That's gonna be a problem. 8 inches of snow this week. That's crazy. I don't think I got 8 inches of snow at all winter. We sure did get the ice though. Is HAR 11 still having issues? Looks like he just went idle. Oh, and he came back to being idle. Okay. Yeah, if you guys are having issues logging in, try /IP and try a different IP. Maybe that might help. I know I have really good internet, but sometimes, you know, stuff just happens and it can't connect, and trying something else usually works. But yeah, see, I live in Michigan in the United States, and we usually get insane snow, and it's just kind of dwindling down over the years, but we're also not getting the rain that we used to get. Iron doors. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, when I was a kid, 4 foot of snow was normal. We used to build snow forts, all kinds of stuff in there. 4 chunk rendering. Jeez, HAR, how bad is it? Tell me how bad it is. That's awful. Can't wait for summer. I can't wait to go outside and do a bunch of stuff. I'm a big outdoors guy. I love being outside, so it's funny because, you know, I've got so many hours in Minecraft, but I love being outside. I got a lot of big projects coming up this summer. I'm looking at building an outdoor, I guess you would call it like a pavilion, where it's just basically a roofed over area where you can set up your cooking utensils. Like I like grilling. I do a lot of charcoal grilling, so I'd like a spot out of the rain so I can put my grill under something that's not my garage. Because my garage is like a storage unit. It's horrible. Nobody ever uses their garage for a car. So I'd like to kind of change that, because I hate shoveling snow off my car. It's the worst. Yeah, hopefully everybody's doing good. Looks like got 9 views so far. Hey, that's good enough for me. I'm happy about it. Yeah, if you enjoy watching, feel free to give me a subscribe or a like, or hit the bell so you can tell when I go live next. I do plan on going live this weekend again. Maybe we'll get to do some building. These mining streams, there's a lot of them, but it's something I gotta do to be able to build. We are finding a good bit of diamonds the further down we get. I cleared up this section earlier and I got quite a few, so hopefully we get a ton. We got a new storage room coming. Nice. Yeah. Mining stone is like gravy compared to doing this. This is, I know I could just, you know, bone meal it and then moss it and then, you know, clean it up that way, but I wanted to mine this one all the way out. Is it going to be symmetrical or diverse elevation? Oh, it's going to be like more natural build, so it'll have like rolling hills and drop-offs and cliffs, and then there's going to be like ruined stairways and path blocks, and maybe they'll be overtaken by some dirt and mud, and the further down the creepier it's going to get. I have some really cool ideas. Man, I really need to stop with the caps locks. Why am I doing that? Okay. This new keyboard, I'm not a fan. I might be getting a new keyboard too. This one's all clicky clacky. I don't like the clicky clacky ones. It's just so loud. Nothing. So has anybody found the zombie camel? A camel yet? Satisfying to the ear? Yeah, well, it just sounds like I'm typing like I'm 5, you know. I feel like I'm using a typewriter in school. Oh yeah, you found one? I haven't gone looking yet. Nice, nice. I do have like a desert area where I've been using it for sand, but I haven't gone there to look yet. I got the spear. I've made a couple different spears. I think I got one max enchant now, which is kind of handy. Yeah. So, some fun things about my new job. So I'm making food for people, right? And you spill food on the floor because it's rush hour. It's crazy. You need to go for 5 or 6 days. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully they come back. Oh, you got Bane of Arthropods 5 on there? Nice. I haven't tried that yet. I've got... Hold on. Let me clean out my pockets. So, I have... Well, I didn't have to do that. So I got Lunge 3, Sharpness 5, Fire Aspect 2, Knockback 2, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. I do not have Bane 5 on there. I should get that. That would be pretty sweet. But it takes so much food. So at my Guardian farm, I have one of the Forever Cakes right nearby. So when I start running out of food, I just munch on that for a little bit, and then I can just keep grinding. It seems to work pretty good. Nice little strat. Oh, Bearded, you just found one of those line wraps I was talking about? Line wrap? What? Did I miss it? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Mr. Forrest. A line wrap? Oh. Oh, I see it now. It's in chat. Yeah, okay. Hey, I found one. For some reason, that looks like Dream's name tag. I see it. And I found some diamonds. Sweet. Oh, girlfriend just got to work. Nice. Yeah, we're doing some changes to some text files and stuff, and I was asked to keep an eye out. And of course I'm distracted, so I wasn't paying attention. But hey, I'm glad you caught it. I was glad I was able to help you. I was looking earlier and I wasn't seeing anything, and then that one pops up. So there we go. So /cell has a bunch of yellow lines there. Oh, and if you hear some chomping in the background, apparently my old dog just decided she's going to chew on a chunk of bone. In my office. Oh, nope, they're fighting over it. It's gone. They're going out in the living room. But yeah, part of making the food. Nice. GG. But part of making the food, I'm walking on stuff I'm spilling all day just because you're in a rush. And because I'm walking on all day, my pup is obsessed with the bottom of my shoes now. She will sit there and lick the bottom of my shoe forever until I make her stop. She's like, oh, it tastes like tacos. Yum, yum, yum. But yeah, also with the warmer weather, the dogs want to be outside. And I'm like, it's still wet and gross. Why don't we just hang out inside? They're like, nah, we gotta go outside and explore. So, you know, if you love your kids, you gotta entertain them. So I'm debating about getting a webcam too with my microphone. I noticed a lot of streamers that do Minecraft, they also have webcams. So that I'm gonna see if maybe they sell like combos, like a combo webcam microphone setup maybe. I don't know. I have to look into it. But yeah. Then you guys would be like, oh God, he does have a beard. He wasn't lying. Yeah, I'm just trying to, like I said earlier, just kind of upgrade as you go. I do know I want a better microphone. That is number one. Is perk disabled? /perk? Yeah. That's kind of the aches of doing this kind of thing, is some things just don't upgrade when you upgrade, but it's all good. We're working on it. Behind the scenes, Mr. Flores is working hard on it, and everybody else that does things behind the scenes. Constantly trying to do improvements, constantly trying to do cool things. Yep, we still have that half heart. The other half of Mr. Forrest's heart. It's a fun achievement to get. Well, he hasn't ran out of them yet, so he's doing okay. Nice. Let me know if you need any help with anything, Mr. Flores. I'm off tomorrow as well. So I can help out with things if you need it. I'm looking forward to this year. I think it's going to be a great year. Even server-wide, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The Christmas event went really well. Ah, that's my favorite event. And I think we did really good. We had a lot of people show up, a lot of people participate. Lots of loot was found, a lot of Christmas gifts were had. A lot of builds were added. It was really good. I think the next... I'm not sure what the next event's going to be. It might be Easter or Valentine's Day would be the next one, wouldn't it? Yeah. And that's next month that we do it. The Valentine's Day event's pretty cool. I gotta figure out... I want to help making your project, but I don't want to disrupt my vision. Yeah. Well, see, right now I'm using this area for my pyro mining, so I really don't want people's help. Wow, I am doing really good on this. Okay, yeah. So this is kind of just like a me thing right now. I appreciate it. Everybody's been offering. But yeah, this is kind of more for my pyro mining stuff. That's what it started out as, and now I'm like, ooh, I could put a build in here. An advent spear. We have an advent spear? Did I miss that? Let me go check my stuff. Okay, let's go check my gear. 1.21.10 event. Yeah, I probably have one. I gotta look. There was so much stuff. We got so much stuff. It was easy to forget about it. Hold on, Mr. Flores. Let me look. If you're still watching. Said it was box 10, huh? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one? Nope. It's the next one. The diving spear? Is this it? This one? Ooh, yeah, I see the text. Can I get an upgrade? Yes, I can. Ooh, look at that. Fire aspect 1, knockback 3. That's one more than I got. Nice. Alright, now let's show them that we did this. /trash. Boop, there it goes. Nice. Thank you. Right now we're gonna put it back. Oh, I'm such a hoarder too. Look at this. This is 3 years worth of Christmas gifts. In case you didn't know, they're all the same color every year. Which is super cool. Eventually I'm gonna make a cool floor with it. Let's see here. Oh, are the spawners still in here? No, they're gone. They gone. Yeah, isn't that cool? We've been using the same color, but the texts are different. Like this was 2023. 2024 has got a different color. Or this one doesn't have the year, but it tells you which one. And and this one's different as well. So every year it changes just a little bit, but it's pretty cool. Well, I got a bed here. Might as well sleep here. Nice. Look at that. Gee, Dad. Look at that. And just selling some duplicates. Man, my phone is going off. Oh, somebody's always trying to sell you something. Everybody's trading it in. Yep. Slash rate. Oh, can't do while sleeping. Hold on. Is that one? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's do... Okay. Boom. Yep, just 3, it says 3x. Jobs boost, what is that? That's new. Or I've never noticed it before. TD guy, you can't eat. I said that earlier. No eating. Kinda does. 59 minutes, 41 seconds, and a 3. Whatever that does. I think Mr. Force is watching my stuff. Boom. Oh, the 3 is the booster. Okay. Oh, we gotta turn the water on. See, I got an infinity cake right here, so I could go. Oh, and I could just eat some cake. Anybody else like the spear? I'm enjoying it because it's a different action than any other weapon we have. Yeah. I did this because sea lanterns were really super expensive. Oh, I'm missing. There we go. I'm going to turn down mob sounds. Audio, music sound, mobs, where are they at? Just because it's so loud. But yeah, see, I can just, boop. Infinity Cake comes back on, and I can just keep going. Yeah, I love having my own Guardian farm. They just take forever to set up, because you gotta de-water them and tear the building down and then set up spawning places. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. It's not a block I use a lot of, the prismarine blocks, but they are nice when you need them. I wonder if the music is global. I think it's global per world, but I keep mine. Oh, I must have turned that back up. I had that down just so I could talk over it, because I'm wearing headphones too, so it's loud in my head. Gab's always just like just ahead of me when it comes to MMO levels. Man, he's been grinding it like crazy lately. I know I was gonna do some mining, but you gotta take advantage of the grind when you can. So if you guys don't mind this, I'll keep doing this, or I can go back to mine. It don't matter. Honestly, I'd turn the music down just a hair bit too. So I downloaded some more music, so we had something to listen to besides this one song. But my video editing software, I think I uninstalled it because I couldn't find it. So now I gotta re-download some video editing software just so I can loop some music. So I don't think you can do it on OBS, the streaming service that I use, that everybody uses. So, what do you guys think of the live chat? I don't know if I'm a fan of the live chat. It doesn't look that great. I tried doing it transparent, but it comes up dark on screen. So I kept the white background. I'm not too happy with it. I am missing. Why am I missing? Why don't we update this to, let's get up 300 levels, and then we'll go back to mine then. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool, but I might just remove it. I'm not happy with it. And it's supposed to fade away after like 30 seconds, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I'm going to take that off. Let's see here. Oh, I'm getting hit. Let's back up a little bit. Okay, let's see here. Where is that? Let's trash that. There we go. Let's just get that off. I can't seem to change the text colors because I can make it a clear background, but the lettering's still black, and I'm like, you can't see it. So, and I don't have any kind of overlay set up either, so I don't know. I'm just gonna turn it off. It just makes more sense for like when people watch the video later and it's not a live stream. They're like, I don't know what they're talking about. But I'll play with it some more. I'm not happy with it. I'm pretty sure Google search I'll figure something out. Oh my goodness, come on. Mine's set up so you just got this little bit of room right here in between the blocks because these are path blocks. They're smaller than a regular block. And you could just hit them through there and they can't see you, so you don't get hit. I can't remember what video I watched on this. There was a tutorial I watched on YouTube. So, sorry I can't give you guys credit. I built this last year, so it's been a minute. And I didn't know I was doing YouTube at the time. And typically, I would have these hoppers running into a sorter system so I can make lanterns and blocks later. Well, hoppers are turned off right now due to a lot of lag issues, and I'm not just going to turn it on right now just for me. So, no big deals. Yeah, that looks better without the chat, doesn't it? I'm starving. Infinity cakes are awesome. Yeah, there's a little delay there too, and there's nothing I can do about that. That is a normal thing that happens when you live stream. It gets kind of confusing. At least we're not in the same spot, then you'd sound like echoes. Ah, the food intake is brutal for these things. Oh my goodness, why is everybody texting me, emailing me, and Facebook messaging me? Might as well chat here. Okay, well, I can't chat as quickly. Is my hand full? It's okay. Wherever you want to chat, that's fine. I'll still respond. So it looks like we got 6 more levels to go. and then we'll go back to doing some mining. I still gotta find me a one of them zombified camels. I don't know what they call them. I know they spawn with a husk or two on top, or a stray. Is it a stray or a husk? I think the husk are the desert ones. And I think you gotta keep them out of the sun, or I don't know. The husk can survive in the sun. Can the zombified camel? I haven't looked into 21.11 yet, so I am behind. Usually I try to nerd up on all this stuff, so I know what's going on. Camel husk. Okay, that makes sense. Almost there. Got 2 more levels. Man, I'm gonna be eating so much food doing this. Why am I missing it? There we go. Gotta eat half a cake for one hit. Yeah, I got a spot in the desert that I was using for pyro farming and also for sand. So I should go there at night and see if I can get one. Hey, there we go. GG! The target got 200 and I got 300, so nice. Alright. Let's see if I was at my rock. Oh, I was not at my rock quarry. Okay. Alright, let's get down here. I'll have to sell some of that junk. There, I was still eating. Well, I've been eating the whole time I was spearing. See if I can get down there. Still not deep enough to worry about. Cool. Tax season. Ew. Yeah, my taxes are going to be a nightmare this year. I'm not looking forward to it. It's not going to be fun. Not sure that's something you guys got to worry about over there or wherever you're at, but here it's awful. Yeah, level 300. You got the first 300 levels quick. Why won't you switch? And of course it's dark again. So why don't we go to bed? Hey Arrow, if you're watching this, what are you eating for your meal? I just got done having 2 eggs and toast. Do I have Soulbound vouchers? I used all mine up, and it's kind of scary. Oh, Neb's at General Soup, huh? I'm trying to do some mining. Sodner kebab. I like kebabs. I don't know what Sodner. I don't know what that is. But I do like kebabs. I make a bunch of them, but no, I don't have any Soulbind vouchers. Honestly, I need to get some. Maybe we'll have some more for Easter. I don't know. But like this pickaxe here is not Soulbound, and it's scary because it's got 70 vessels on it, and I don't want to lose it. But this is Soulbound. I have my rainbow sword. That is Soulbound to me, which is nice. And these are the Christmas pickaxes. That's another diamond item. And this one's soulbound to me. These come soulbound though. Kind of depends on you guys. Yeah, it kind of depends on how things go for Easter. I don't know if we're going to keep doing them or that was like a one-time thing. Well, we'll find out when we get there. I got a couple doggos here in case I want to do some taming. I'll just wait until nighttime. But with as many players on as there is right now, there really isn't a lot of nighttime going on. I got a big crevasse here. Gotta run around it, get to where I was. You only got the Easter event once. Well, it's coming up. It's coming up. You'll have to make sure you're on when Easter comes around. That's in a couple months. But we'll see what the events we do. I know it's kind of... We don't have a set schedule on events, but if we do them, we do them. Just keep an eye on announcements. We typically announce them before we do them. But, you know, we're always making changes and stuff too, so you never know. Your first event was the pizza party? Oh, I loved the pizza party. That was such a fun thing to do. Oh, God, I loved that. That was so much fun. The staff members, we all had pizza from around the world. Well, we had a little event going on in, yeah, it was Nikki Pixel's Skyblock, I do believe. Was it Skyblock? I think it was Skyblock. And we did a lot of fun things. It was pretty cool. Ah, yeah. I talked about that pizza party forever. It was so much fun. My first event was the Christmas event, and it blew me away. Yes, it's really pizza. Oh. Why is my electric company has asked me if I use a generator? I have one, but I've never used it because, lucky enough, I don't ever lose power. So, I'm one of the lucky ones. They come through and they took a lot of my trees out, which they needed to come out anyways. And I got to make a bunch of free lumber out of them and do a floor in my garage, which was pretty cool. My upstairs. Yeah, we had a pizza party. It was super cool. It was kind of a staff plan thing, so we kind of all knew ahead of time to buy some pizza. And we just had like a live stream, and we had these little booper sticks that give players like gifts. It was a lot of fun. We even had, I don't know, I think it was like anywhere between like 10 to 15 people were all riding on top of each other. It was crazy. It was a lot of fun. We should do another event like that. That was a lot of fun. But we do a lot of stuff, and right now, man, these updates, they seem to be coming out so fast. I almost thought you were a big slime. Hey, Neb's at 200. GGG. You get an extra G. Gonna get some points before I get killed by a slime. Bad slime, bad slime. See, this is why I want to build a slime farm over here, because there's so many of these dang things. My least favorite mob of all time is the slime, because they are the only reason I have any deaths on my one block. Pushing me off from stuff while I'm building things. What is this? Friendly hug from the 1MB staff. Oh, it's a rose bush. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, so for a long time I was number one in one block, and I only have 4 deaths in my whole one block, and every single one of them is because of the slime. Little monsters. So they're cute when they're like this. But when they hit you when they're big and you go flying off the edge into the void and you lose all your stuff, it's very upsetting. So I don't like them. I like phantoms more than I like the slimes. And phantoms are pretty much useless. Oh, we got some stuff going on here. Lava pool. about the only way you can take care of it like this. Yeah. They're very rude little monsters. That's why I want to build a farm. And I don't even need slime blocks, but I'm going to build a farm that goes probably the whole way up and down. And see how well it does. Oh, somebody's got some diamonds, huh? What are they doing? They doing one block? Yep, they're on one block. Cool. Got another one blocker. So I was gonna go back to my one block this winter, but I got so many projects going on in the wild that I don't know. I didn't get back to it. And I think a couple players have surpassed me now. Stacks of pizzas. Stack of pizzas, nice. That must be a player head. Yeah. But yeah, this is gonna be great when it's all done. In case you haven't seen it, there's a geode up there I uncovered. Interestingly enough, it's not like it's missing some basalt, but it's not from me mining. It just wasn't there when it generated, so I gotta add a little basalt. There's little bits of white poking out, but yeah, this is gonna be included in the build. It's gonna be amazing. I wish there was like I could put a spider spawner in there and put a bunch of cobwebs in there. I think that'd look really cool for being part of the creepy aspect of it. Where are we at right now? Oh, we're almost to an hour. Ooh, well, I kind of gotta lay out everything. I know I'm building it, or I'm mining out a big square right now, but some of this might be built into the walls too as we come down. So here, let me show you. If I go up here, see if I can get all the way up here. Okay, so up here I got a few villager builds, like medieval style village builds, and I'm gonna add more up here. And then there's gonna be like a road that kind of slowly starts descending and it goes around. And it'll be like all green and flowery and stuff like that, but the closer it gets further down, the darker it gets. It's going to be even creepier. And then I want like a castle in the middle here, close to the bottom, and then I want one of those, it almost looks like an infinity floor, I guess you would call it, with glass. And then I'm going to have like the green vines coming up every now and then and have it be super dark down there. And another cool thing is behind this wall is the transit tunnel that everybody's been working on. Yes, I want like a yes, I'm inspired by Made in the Abyss. It's gonna be kind of like it, but it's gonna be my own little take on it. So we'll see how it goes. I have an idea in my head, but it usually changes a little bit based on my buildability or, you know, my imagination not being that good. So we'll see. I'm kind of really excited about it. It's going to be more of a scary vibe build. Oh. Let's see. Bam. Got him. Ooh, look at all the mobs in there. Could you imagine it being really dark down here and all these mobs? Uh-oh. Haha. I got out of there quick. And of course, these mobs always be here because this thing's in the way. So it'll never get any sun. It's kind of hoping to find like a zombie spawner or something down here and build like a floating graveyard type thing attached to the walkway. Yeah, Made in the Abyss is kind of a dark anime. It's a good one, and I haven't finished it. I think there's more to the storyline than I've seen, but I'm kind of doing my take on it. I know it's kind of like it's a super dark anime, so it's not kid friendly, that's for sure. But there's season 2. I don't know if I've seen season 2 yet. Excuse me, I had to get some water. All this talking. What time is it? It's already almost noon. Wow. Okay. See how much more of this we can get done. Yeah, I gotta refamiliarize myself with it. I've probably only seen season 1, but I've seen a lot of like little clips on TikTok and stuff. They usually spoil everything for me. Holy cow, guys. Can you believe it? A Neb just subscribed to my YouTube channel. That's it. I finally made it in life. Neb's followed me on YouTube. This is amazing. Yeah. And if you guys are liking what you're seeing, or you guys just enjoy listening to me rant and chat while I'm playing Minecraft, feel free to subscribe. My goal is to hit 500 this year. I think Neb makes me at 82 right now, which I'm super stoked about. I know it seems crazy, but that means I am only 18 subscribers away from 100, and that makes it a fifth of the way to being monetized, which is super exciting. I love that you guys are supporting me while I'm trying to do this. I love that you guys want to watch. I say a lot because my brain's on dial-up still. If anybody remembers dial-up internet. I do. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Uh-oh, TD guy fell. Uh-oh, what was he doing? Let's see what we got. Copper pants. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forget my wings all the time. I've actually fell from all the way up there thinking I had my wings on, and I'm surprised I didn't die. Yeah, but Made in the Abyss is actually a super dark story, but I'm not focusing so much on the story, just the build world. I want to build something that's like it. Your set home is in the middle of there. That's not good. That's an interesting flex. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Just got a little hole here. The anime is quite amazing. It is an interesting storyline. But what I liked is you watch the first episode, you know, everything's all bright and colorful, and then out of nowhere, it's horrific. And you're like, whoa, that took a wild turn. And it's just amazing. I don't think I'm going to be building any of, like, the monsters or anything in it. I just think I like the landscape side of it, where everything's all nice and green. And then they go down a little bit more, and it just gets eerier and eerier. Yeah, it's super cool. It would be cool to have like a hole in the bedrock floor and like have a glass chamber where you can just kind of like look out into the abyss. I know we have it so you can't do anything like that, just because it messes with the server if you did. But yeah, it would be kind of cool to have like a little glass chamber. You can just kind of like boop, dip down and all you see is the darkness. That'd be kind of cool. So do you watch any other animes? I'm getting to the point anymore where all I do is watch YouTube or anime. I don't really care much for regular TV. I tried watching the Stranger Things finale. I heard there's going to be another episode, but how terrible the last season was, I don't know if I even want to watch it. I probably will watch it just so I know what happens. But I was not impressed. That's a lot of gravel. I've been watching Fallout on Amazon Prime. That's been pretty decent. They're going to have to leave a message, so. Getting phone calls. Nobody can leave me alone, huh? Hopefully it's not an important phone call. I don't recognize the number. But let's see. So some of the other animes I like watching is Solo Leveling is a really good one. That one's really good. I liked Jobless. That was a really good one. 500. Soup Serve is at 500 spears. You're way ahead of me now. Good job. Heck yeah. Buy your carrots. I don't want your carrots. Carrots are good for your eyes. Who needs eyes, right? Get them levels up. Get your power levels up so you can be up in the top 10. I want everybody in the top 10, but that's not possible. So, first ones that get it, get it. And if you quit doing it, then the next guy gets it. That's how it works. There is some people that'll just grind the levels, but it's kind of interesting because it always seems like those are the ones that get burned out and they quit playing. And then I just slowly just grow right on past them. Ah, more lava? Why is there always lava? You gotta be careful I don't fall in lava getting ores. So let's see here. MC rank, where am I at? So overall, I am number 6 on a server that's 15 years old. It's crazy because my acrobatics are really high, and I'm still only ranked 14, which is crazy. Where's my big ones at? I'm number 4 in mining. That's pretty nice. I'm number 2 in spears, which means, Soup, I think you're number 1 because my level's 300. And yours is 500. I think you're ranked number 1. And let's see here. Tridents, I'm number 4. So I'm fairly high on a few of them. But I'm still behind on a bunch. Like acrobatics, crossbows, repair. My repair level's like 2,000. I'm still that far behind. That's crazy. And unarmed, I'm pretty low. Woodcutting, I'm almost in top 10. But yeah, GG Soup. I'm sure other players are going to grind it as well, but yeah, Dream. I have a lot of time on the server. I've spent a lot of time here, and a lot of it's just from doing normal stuff. But look at my mining level. My mining level is 6,435. That's crazy. TV. I think I failed right at New Year's. The mighty boss jumped me. Baby zombies. Oh no, baby zombies are the worst, Nab. I was planning to go an entire year without dying in game. I don't die often, but I do die in here, and it's usually to the stupid mining bosses because they're so strong. But you get used to it. Let's see here. Slash stats, I think it is. So let's see here. It's been 9 days and 13 hours since I last died. I have played 138 days of game time. It's crazy. killed 106,000 mobs. And I've killed 39 players. That's an interesting stat. I didn't think I killed that many. Here's a crazy thing. Look at this. Blocks mined 7.2. Is it 7.2? Yeah, 7.2 million blocks I've mined. And I placed 1.6 million blocks. Isn't that crazy? Oh. Just a little bit of grinding. I love all the statistics that we have, and even Mr. Flores has even more with the jobs. He was doing some fun stats the other day with it. Hey, level 400, GG. What is my power level? There's a lot of fun little commands you can do. Oh, I'm at almost 29,000. Dream, are you asking me what I am building? Alright, right now I am mining out a giant hole for a build based off an anime called Made in the Abyss. And it's like a 7-layer salad of horrors, but it starts out looking really pretty at the top. Oh, I see a lot of zombies. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Aha. Come on. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. So right now we just gotta get this all mined out. We're getting closer, we're getting closer. That's the bottom right there. It's like an M&M, right? You guys ever had M&Ms? Pretty on the outside, dark on the inside with chocolate. Basically like that, but a lot scarier. I think I better go to sleep. It's getting pretty dark out there. Let's just go ahead and give them the welcome message. Did they already leave? They already left. Never mind. They don't get a welcome message. You gotta stick around for me to say hi. Let's empty my pockets real quick. He gone! Or they gone. We don't know if they're a boy or girl or whatever. Maybe my dog got a, Hey! Thank you, Arrow. It's very kind of you. And I thought I slept, but I didn't. Okay, let's go to sleep. Drink some water. You know, Arrow, I haven't built a pillager farm yet. I do have a pillager outpost near my base. That is on my list of things I want to do. Extra large package in the mailroom for you. Ooh, did somebody get some computer parts? I know Neb was doing some computer upgrades. Haven't signed in on YouTube. The 3D printer. Ah, man, I can't wait for mine. I can't wait to get mine. My little brother got a creativity one, and I'm super jealous. Super jealous. I can't wait. He's spoiled. He's got a really, he's got a girlfriend that works for the government and is very well off, so she buys him stuff all the time. So, super jealous. But yeah, he got a creative 3D printer, and he's been playing with it. He's learning. I can't wait. I've been wanting to get one, and I've been talking with Yaki about it for quite a bit, because she was the one who had one. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I'd love to get one. I got a lot of things I would like to build with it. And then I think Mr. Flores got one, and now Deb's got one, and my little brother's got one. I feel like I'm getting left behind over here, and it's stressing me out. So, Deb, you're going to have to do some, you're going to have to show off what you're doing with it. I know, I want to do, like, boring, like, engineering type stuff with it. I do some woodworking stuff. And it'd be handy if I had some dust collector adapters that would fit what I want. You heard 3D printer. No, I don't have one yet, Yaki. If you're watching, I do not have one yet. I'm looking at getting one. I want to do the Bamboo Labs. I really like how it looks like they're easy to use. Not yet, but will be. I will have one this one year. Feel like your base would be the one with the most spread out area. I mean, you do have a pretty big build area, and it looks really cool. Yaki's gonna be our support, tech support. Can't message in Discord. You gotta link your account. Yep, you gotta link your account to Discord to be able to talk on it. For, I think you talk in the regular chat maybe, but I think you gotta, well, you gotta click on the bot. It's been forever since I did it. There's a bot you gotta click on if you're listening to me. Okay, you are watching my stream. Alright, so you go Discord link. I am streaming. I am, Yaki. Come watch. You should know. You should know, Yaki. You're always watching Discord. Whenever I can. Alright, so if you go / Discord linked. Wait, this. Watching but not listening. Hey, do whatever you want. I'm laid back enough. Let's see. Link. Is it link? Discord link. There you go. So you click on this. But see, mine's already linked, so now I'm maxed out since I have all the. Nice. Whoop. Nice. You can't message through Discord. Sorry. You can do it in game, but you can't. I don't think you can message through Discord. 6 viewers. 6 viewers, and you're the only one talking. That's okay, Soup. I don't expect anybody to talk. Yeah. Yeah, it did message me, but not privately. Everybody can see it. It's alright, Dream. Don't worry about it. You can message me while you're in game, though, with the same command. Yep, Discord is Discord. It does its own thing. It doesn't really do a whole lot with in-game unless you type in it in-game. Yeah, it's okay. Most people are just either playing and just listening while they're playing, or maybe they're watching while they're playing. I know I run dual screens. I wish I had 3 screens, because that would make it handier for all this live streaming stuff, so I could have one just for chat. But I'm not that fancy yet. Like I said, just upgrading as I go. Man, you'd think I'd find more diamonds. Doesn't seem to be a lot of diamonds right now. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I just appreciate the support. once I get 500 subscribers, then you guys will start paying my rent. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's just a joke. But no, once I get the building stuff, it'll be super cool to get other people's input and opinions, and then I can kind of show you how I like to do things. I know I have a builder's plot. Have fun. Jackie seems to be enjoying having a dog. That's awesome. That's awesome. I got 2 dogs. They're probably out there napping after they destroyed my living room, doing their parkour and their wrestling. Is that Nixie? Sneaking in a hill. Are you in the walls? Nice. Well, welcome. Welcome. I'm trying to figure out what mix this is. So we have a couple of them. Ah, come on. Why will you not? Why, hello! Finally! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Used to have a Jack Russell for years. Oh, I love Jack Russells. I wasn't ever really a small dog kind of guy. I usually had like Labs and Border Collies. But right now I have a Stafford Terrier, and she is the happiest dog I've ever met in my life. It could have been just like 5 seconds since you said hi to her, and you say hi one more time, and she's just wiggling whole body. She's so happy. Oh, it's Nixie. Hi, Nixie. Thanks for joining the live. Hope you're doing well. I seen that you were telling everybody Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you had good holidays. You're sneaking in a hill. Nice. Thanks for joining. We're just over here. Oh, I love pit bulls. I think they get a bad rap. I love pit bulls. They are the sweetest dogs ever. I've had a couple of them. I had one. She did not like being alone. And we had her in an apartment, and she didn't like the kennel, so we tried putting her in the second bathroom when we went to work. And she literally chewed the door apart in the apartment, and then turned around and chewed all over the floor. She got up on the counter and knocked the faucet head over and turned the water on somehow. And she ate half my Christmas decorations that we got from some missionaries in Kenya that were made out of corn. But she was the sweetest dog ever. But she wrecked my apartment. I did not get my deposit back on that. It was awful. But she was the sweetest dog ever. But man, she destroyed my apartment and cost me thousands of dollars. It was so insane. Oh, I miss that dog. But she was a good dog. That wasn't my dog. It was one of the other people that was living with me, but I still consider her part mine. But she was a sweet dog. Just, man, she just wrecked that apartment. My kitchen had like 2 inches of water in it. I was surprised the floor didn't get ruined. I had to use every towel we had to soak the water up. It was crazy. We were only gone like an hour. And yeah, we did not get our deposit back on that one. I felt so bad. Why am I not? Come on, it's dark out. Let's go to sleep. There's the counter. I don't understand the counter. But there is a counter. I always try to check for that. But yeah, I've had a lot of different dogs growing up. We always had 2 or 3 growing up at a time, and people treat dogs differently than they used to when I was a kid. Now people treat dogs better than their children. And when I was a kid, they treated dogs like farm animals. You know, most of the time they stayed outside and they just kind of did what they did. And I'm looking at my dogs. They both have their own blankets and pillows, and like I got 2 of every toy you can think of. Hey, Mr. Flores, what's up? I did say hi to Nixie. Hi. I did say hi to her. Yep, it's crazy. It's exciting. I don't think I ever catch her in game, but it's awesome that she's in my live stream. I'm super stoked about it. While we're here, we can do some more of these bushes. So let's. Princess Nananu? I don't recognize that player's name. Well, yeah, the yellow lines are better on that. Cool, that worked. Sweet. Yeah, Mr. Flores, make sure I say hi. And Mr. Flores is back. Welcome back, Mr. Flores. This is cool. Yeah, I didn't know how this streaming thing was gonna go. It seems like it's going pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm trying to break my streak right now. I've been hitting. Uh-oh, the MMO event's over. Rip. Forgot all about it. But yeah, I'm trying to break my streaming streak of an hour and a half. That seems to be about the time I run out of things to say. But oh, well, wrong button. There we go. It'd still work, but whatever. I know. I think I got enough to get another pyro mining bush. Nope, I'm close. I gotta have 78,000 Elysium. So I'm getting close. Let me double check here. So go over here. We want a flower pot. See, I don't have enough for another flower pot or a grow station, but let's see here. For a bush? I can't get a bush. I think I'm gonna wait and get the flower pot. I'm so close to getting it. Some bushes, I don't use them. No, I am pretty well maxed out for bushes that I have. And I still have all the bushes I've ever bought. But I have the highest one you can get. I have all those. So you got some from Halloween. Oh yeah. Yeah. Did you get any pyro mining stuff from Halloween? I could use that. There's a pyro mining box that's got some handy stuff in it. You want some money for it? I'll pay you. Well, in-game money, obviously, but that's up to you if you want to keep it or not. But I can definitely use some stuff out of that box. It'd help me out a lot. Where all I'm doing right now, I'm just mining. Yeah, that's one of the items I would need is that fossil transmuter. Well, that come from over there. You see that arrow? I was trying to figure out who was trying to snipe me. Thomas Ches, I think that's his name. Let's welcome him back. Thanks. We can figure out if you want to sell that stuff, Arrow. I'll buy it off from you. Or if you want to donate it to the cause, that's always welcome too. Yeah, GG, Dab. Dab's got the printer. Oh, caps locks on again. Jesus, this keyboard's awful. I haven't met a person yet that doesn't like money. Cool. I can't wait to see what Nev's... Oh, I'm so jealous. Should I get a new microphone or should I buy a 3D printer? I can't figure out my priorities here. I really want a 3D printer because I have so many hobbies that I could use it for, and what's one more hobby that supports my other hobbies and 3D print a microphone? I betcha you could probably do it. I betcha you could. There's probably a kit out there where you could 3D print the microphone and then put all the electronics in it. My brother was telling me that he's 3D printing parts for a kit for a robot. So like you get all the circuitry and the programming and stuff, but you 3D print the robot. And that kind of stuff gets me going. I've done a lot of electronic stuff growing up, and I used to build computers way back in the day, so I've done a lot of electronic stuff. I even did car audio when car audio was a crazy thing. Now you can get a radio for your car for like $30, and we were buying CD players that were $200-300 back in the day, and amps that were hundreds of dollars, and big subs, and you don't see that. It's not common anymore. It doesn't happen. It's kind of sad that that's went away. But hey, Lycom's back. Welcome back, Lycom. I'm ruining my super breaker by welcoming people back, but that's okay. I'm supposed to be figuring out where we want to go for dinner. Anybody got any ideas for dinner? Ideas to go out to eat? What sounds good? Like typically pizza's not a going out thing. We do have some Mexican stuff. I don't know. It's supposed to be my job to figure out where to go out to eat. We're having curry. We don't have any Indian food places around me, so that's not a common thing by me. You know, it's all garbage. United States food's garbage. We do have some good restaurants, but like anything that's like a chain, we have like Pizza Huts and Taco Bells, and none of that stuff's good for you. But we do have some good places. Local restaurants, local bars usually have pretty decent food. A lot of deep fried stuff. I'm not a big fan of the deep fried stuff. And usually if we want like good meats and stuff, I'd rather just make it at home. Sadly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're already probably going to go to a place called Ruby Tuesdays. The food's not that great, but they do have a salad bar that's pretty good. I like a good salad bar. Go fishing. Well, I could go ice fishing. But right now it's 51 degrees outside. All the ice is disappearing. It's not really safe to go. And it is Friday, but the girlfriend won't be here until like 7, and by then the bar will be packed that does a fish fry. So I don't know. Might just go out for Mexican food. We have a couple good Mexican restaurants. Maybe we'll just go get some Mexican food. A margarita. That sounds good. I haven't had a good margarita in a while. Food-wise, we're getting a takeaway delivered, so cheating for dinner tonight. See, I live out in the middle of nowhere, so takeout food's not really easy to come by, but like our Mexican restaurants, they make everything. Burritos, tacos, it's kind of like their main stuff, but they do like chimichangas. Is it chimichangas? Enchiladas, not chimichangas. They might have chimichangas, but I do enchiladas and stuff like that. And, you know, they sell alcohol, so that's always good for us that can have that kind of thing. But then, you know, we have a lot of sandwich shops, but I'm not the biggest fan of eating bread all the time. And cold cuts are only good for so long, you know. But like our local bars, they have fish fries. So it's like breaded fish, deep fried. And the one local bar does a really good job with it. But you want to get there early because that place fills up fast, and then you gotta wait forever. Get a spot. Oh my goodness, that made me jump a little. But the local bar, you know, they got big burgers and chicken tenders, which is always a pretty common favorite with some people. I'm not a chicken tender guy. I do like chicken. I eat probably more chicken than most people do. It's getting dark again already. I swear I just did this. So what kind of takeout are you getting? Yeah, I can do that. Hold on, let me clean up my inventory. Nothing but junk. Not getting much ores. So what kind of takeout are you getting? Where are we? Ah, okay. Ah, okay. What's this? Eco is arrow, right? I think I remember you saying. Okay, what do you want for this? What do you want? How much? Let's see here. Let's see, we got 5 of these. We got 20 of those. Tell you what. How about 500K? Okay. /P X09 500K. Nice, thank you, Era. Coconut almond curry. Breads and stuff. Nothing exciting, really. Nice. Cheeky takeout. I love how European people say cheeky. That's fun. Alright, let's go home and get some sleep. Thank you, Arrow. That will help out a lot. Well, that's not what I meant. That was a typo. Yeah. Americans always do greasy foods or processed foods. It's not great. They're getting on people for that kind of stuff. We're getting better. I try to focus more on healthier stuff, but I do end up eating a lot of garbage too. Unfortunately. I like a high protein dinner, high protein breakfast. I try not to snack too much, but I do end up snacking, and I drink energy drinks, which are way more sugar than a person needs in their life. I did turn my shaders off. I was like, wait a minute. It looks too normal. Yeah, maybe we'll go out for Mexican, or we might go to this place called Ruby Tuesdays. I'm not the biggest fan of their food, but they do have a really good salad bar. And I could just, it's all you can eat salad bar too, so like I could just eat that and I'd be happy. Dude, Swiss chocolates are so good. Oh my goodness. And yeah, I love dark chocolate too. The problem is this time of year, sweets are too easy to eat. Like during the summer, like I hardly eat anything sweet because it's always so hot. And it's too sweet. It makes me sick. You know, I've slowed down on coffee, but I still drink 2 energy drinks a day every day. And it's awful. Ooh, you get to go to the Swiss for vacation? Nice. You know, one of these times, I will get my passport, and I want to come surprise Mr. Flores one day, and just come visit him for a day. I think that'd be so much fun. And just have him be my tour guide or something. 12-hour drive. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a 20-hour flight for me to get to Switzerland. So, it's a long ways away. Fun fact, did you know it takes almost 10 hours to drive from one end of Michigan to the other? Not including the upper, well, from the tip, the northern tip of the Upper Peninsula, all the way to the southern border of Michigan is 10-hour drive. Well, Mr. Flores has been here since the server started, I do believe. The server used to have a different name. It used to be called the Know Me server. I think I said that right. I'm afraid I would startle Mr. Flores if I just showed up, because I am a big dude. I am 6'4". You know, I'm a 300 pounds plus. And if I'm knocking on somebody's door and he doesn't know who I am, I'd probably terrify him. So I think I would have to give him some kind of advance notice. And even then it might stress him out a little bit. But it would be fun to go there. I've never been overseas. I've been to Canada, so I've been in another country, but it's a neighboring country, so does it really count? I love Canada. I think Canada is a beautiful place. I always said if Canada wasn't Canada, I would move up there. It's gorgeous. Yeah, major advance notice, and even then he'd still be stressing. He'd be like cleaning his house and freaking out, hoping, making sure everything's just right. I could just only imagine. I'm only speculating here, but I can see that it would stress him out pretty bad. So, I think we should have an in-person staff meeting and just get all the American staff members and just fly over there and have a meeting. That would be so fun, but highly improbable. We all have different lives. We're all busy, unfortunately. Looks like that would be Saeed. The other one I couldn't see his name. I'm glad Arrow changed the color so I can see his better. Yeah, staff meeting, that'd be so cool. I get to meet all you in person. That'd be a crazy party. Logi's here too? I missed Logi. Okay. I've been all over the United States though, which, you know, technically it's kind of like European countries because they're so big. That's the thing that I think other people don't understand is how big our states really are. In the state of Michigan alone, there is like 12 million people that live in this one state. But interestingly enough, majority of them live in the two main cities, Detroit and Lansing. I live more in, like, we call it the Midwest, but I'm more like central Michigan. And it's not as populated. Like, I live in what they call a village. It's not even considered a city because the population is so low. And we actually combined this village with the city next to it for just our school district because they were so small. We combined them. And then now our population has decreased so much, they shut down the elementary schools and combined them with the middle and high schools because there wasn't as many kids. So I live in a very rural area, and I love it. All my neighbors are of the Amish community, minus one farm that wraps around my property. So that's it. It's kind of neat. I live in a very rural, very diverse area, and I love it. My dogs, they get to go explore. All the neighbors know my dogs, so they get to go hang out with their cows and stuff, and everybody's pretty cool about it. It stresses me out when they want to go and explore, and I have stuff to do, and I'm trying to get them back in the house so I can go do things. Yeah, the mobs. The mobs are everywhere in here. Oh yeah, Michigan's full of lakes. Like, fishing's a very common sport around here. Or just owning a boat. Seems like everybody has boats, even though they don't use them, they have one. I live close to a retirement community. Well, it's like a high-end area where there's a lot of older people, and a lot of them have pontoon boats, and they pay a lot of money. They have their boats stored for the winter, and then they pay a lot of money to have them put in the water in the spring, and then they don't do anything with them, and then they just repeat the process over. It's crazy. It's almost like a tax write-off. You have no upper school, it's just primary school for the little ones in private school. That's crazy. See, I love how different everybody lives. It's kind of a neat thing to me. Yeah, villages. I'm technically a village, but not in the sense of like a close-knit community. It's just a very large area with a very small population. So, on average, a lot of people here have a lot of acreage. So it's mostly farms. But then, like, if you get closer to the center of the village, we have, like, you know, a post office and a bar and a school. But the school's closed down because it's got moved out to a bigger school. And we don't really have any stores. They've all closed down. Walmart kind of killed all the stores when I was a kid, but that's a whole nother conversation. But yes, Arrow, we have a ton of lakes. I personally own a few boats. What is hitting me? Oh, shoot. Go away. I own a couple boats. I do a lot of kayaking. Some of my YouTube videos is me kayaking. We have rivers where we like to go tubing down. So we have not like a car inner tube. It used to be car inner tubes, but now they make inner tubes for floating down the rivers, and it's a drinking sport mostly. Just get sunburnt while enjoying adult beverages with other adults. But yeah, the United States is insanely huge. And Michigan's not even one of the big states. That's the crazy part. We have much bigger states. I've been all over the United States. I've been up and down the East Coast quite a bit. It's where a lot of my family lives. I haven't been out west though. I was going to go to Colorado Springs, and then my brother moved to Washington D.C., so I didn't have people to go visit, so that kind of put an end to that. Hey, Lycom's back again. Welcome back, Lycom. So you're into archaeology. So what kind of stuff do you find? Do you find like dinosaur bones? Is it more like colonial stuff, or medieval, or I drowned? Where did I find a drowned? Oh, hey, there's some water over here. That's why I got drowns. That didn't make any sense for a minute there. Stone Age flint tools. That's really cool. Have you ever discovered anything that was like groundbreaking, like something that nobody's ever seen? Or maybe you guys discovered something that changed the way history looked at the Stone Age stuff? Or have you found paintings, like cave paintings or stuff like that? I always found that stuff really cool. If you brought a metal detector to my yard, you'd probably find 10 billion nails. It would be horrible. You would dig my whole yard up and all you would find is old rusty nails. You wouldn't find anything cool. Well, thanks for stopping in, Dixie. It was a pleasure. Yeah, if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and have a good day. We'll see you later. Gotta get some water. Talking's dehydrating. Oh, my dogs are being too quiet. I think they might be sleeping, but I'm not sure. Why am I... Come on. Are we done with this? Alright, we're done. Let's do a couple more, and then we'll see where we're at. I thought for sure I'd find more diamonds. I found 2, 3. Find more caves though. Maybe they're down in the caves. That's super cool. Nixie was checking out my stream. Validation. I'm feeling validated. All the OGs are watching my stuff. That makes me excited. Well, I guess there's 3 diamonds over there and 3 on the other side. So we found 6 so far. So that's good. So is that like your job, Arrow? Is that you do archaeology? Is that like a hobby thing, or is that like a job thing? Are you funded by the Smithsonian or something cool like that? Yeah, the closest I ever got to it is I bought a metal detector, and I got to figure out how to use it. We took it outside, and it's just going off like crazy, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I paid $200 for this thing, and all it does is just beep at everything. I don't know. I got to learn how to use it. Actually, I bought it for the girlfriend. We only used it the one time. That was a waste of $200. I think I'm going to pick on her about it later. Yeah, I think I'm going to do... We're probably going to do the salad bar place, because that does sound kind of good. A good salad bar does sound good. Get all the fixings. We are coming up on the 2-hour mark, which is awesome. Oh, hey Earl, welcome back. Dang phone calls, man, they'll ruin everything. Yeah, I was just saying, what kind of, is it like a job or like a hobby? Or is it like a, are you funded? How do you get to be an archaeologist? Is this something you go to school for? Oh. Where'd you go? Get over here. Oh. Unplugs PC. So we're going to depot for museums and searching the field for artifacts. That is so cool. That's hilarious. So it looks like I'm going to have a pretty big cave here. This is going to help out a lot for mining. I was thinking this was going to be fairly solid. Oh my gosh, you're kicking my butt. Ride! That's cool. That's cool. I always find like historical stuff like that so fascinating. You know. Find any artifacts in Neb's desert? Oh my. Been here so long the mobs are getting armored. This geode. Alright. Here we go. One day I'll get this bedrock thing done. Arrow, I'm jealous. It seems like an amazing thing to do. I love being outside, so I'd be all about that. And, you know, digging in the dirt as a kid, does that make me qualified to be an archaeologist? Because in my day, when I was a kid, my entire childhood was in the sandbox. We spent hours digging around the sandbox and playing. And kids nowadays, you know, they just play on their phones. And I do too. It's a shame. It's a shame. My childhood, I was more dirt than kid growing up. I don't know if you ever read the book Lord of the Flies, but it was kind of like that, but just not as violent. Like we came in when it was dark outside. We spent our entire childhoods outside. The good old days. Yeah. Ooh, hey, look, we found some more diamonds. That's exciting. Cool. Just saying. Hey, look at that, we found a bunch. So I try to save the diamonds for when I'm done finishing the 4 levels. I just want to see how much more I get per 4 high blocks that I'm mining. And so far it seems like it gets better and better, like it's supposed to, for diamond generation. Looks like all my pyrofarming stuff is need to be done. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out here in a little bit, Arrow. Yeah, I don't mind that. But yeah, I'll wait until after I'm off stream just because nobody else is going to be able to see it. They're just going to be like, oh, okay, yep, he's checking stuff out. We'll just wait. But honestly, I think I'm going to be turning the stream off here in a minute. I got to go check on my dogs, probably run them outside for a bit. And then I will be coming back. So yeah, I think we're going to end the stream here, guys. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting. I love just sitting here talking with you guys while we're mining. And I will check that out here in a little bit. Arrow, let me go check on my dogs. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.